Bama, Florida.
Of course.
But you got paid.
I did.
Congratulations,
Thank
man.
you.
How do you and your family celebrate this?
Honestly, it's just more peace of mind. Going into the season, not having to worry about the unknown, knowing I'm going to be here long term, knowing that I have the opportunity to finish a career here and, hopefully do a lot of great things along the way. I mean, we're building something great on this team and in this organization, and I'm glad they view me as a cornerstone piece of that, and I'm just happy to be here.
You said Washington for life.
Yeah.
You're from the area too. Went to high school here, started your career here. Was that kind of the goal from the beginning, or is that just kind of how life has played out?
That's always been a goal. I've always said that whenever I get to the NFL, when I was in college, of course, whatever team I play for, that's the team I want to finish my career with. I just think that's really cool and it's special, and I feel like it's something you rarely see in today's football, to have one guy play his whole career with one team. So that's always been a goal of mine.
All right, well, we got you locked in for at least 9 years.
Exactly.
Here we go, but maybe there's more past that.
You never know.
What does this say, though, for your role on this D-line? Does it change that role at all?
I don't think it changes my role. I mean, I've always felt like I've been a guy who tries to lead by example. I'll lead vocally if I have to, but I feel like it's a lead by committee kind of group we have. As you've seen, Chase Young stepped in. He's a leader. Payne's a leader. Sweat's a leader. I view myself as one of those guys that people look to in hard situations. So it's definitely not one guy. It's all of us, and I just feel like they're rewarding me for what I've done.
I remember some of those early press conferences with you, and you're like, you're not somebody who talks a lot. You go out there and you do lead by example, but I do feel that you've taken on much more of a vocal role as the years have gone by. Is that something just kind of growing into comfort that comes with experience, or something that maybe you've actually tried to work on?
I feel like it's something that comes along with the experience. There's definitely times where I don't talk a lot.
You don't need to.
But if I'm overtaken by something, I feel like what I have to say is important and valuable to the team, I have no hesitation in sharing it. But I just always felt that, leading by example has been the best route to take, because, actions always speak louder than words.
All right, actions have to speak louder than words. We already set the example last year and what this D-line is going to be, what this defense is going to be. The division was yours. What now needs to happen in this upcoming year?
I think we just need to build off of it. As a young team, and especially as a young defensive line and young defense, the last thing we want to do is regress, make common mistakes that we were making last year, but grow from what we did last year, well and negative, and build on that, and hopefully have a better season than last year.
We're down here in Richmond, which means you celebrate with your teammates. You're gonna have to wait to do that with your families. But what does it mean that, last year we didn't have this? We were virtual, to be kind of in person, to be out here, to be able to, be with the guys in the off season. What does that mean for you and for your time down here in Richmond?
It means a lot. I feel like the faster we can put 2020 and COVID, all of that behind us, the better. Obviously, we're not out of it yet. We're not done yet, but just being able to do interviews face to face and have meetings in person and actually eat with your D-line, and it's a good sign. It's a good sign.
All right, look, 4 years, $72 million. How are we celebrating?
Oh, definitely gonna get my wife a new pool. Definitely.
Happy wife, happy life.
Exactly.
And the pool, of course, during the summer is a necessity.
Exactly.
John, congratulations. We look forward to the upcoming year. Thanks. Glad to have you here locked in.
Thank you.
Washington for life.